Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute you all. Okay, and I'm just going to mute you guys for right now. At the end, though, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to let you guys ask questions. So the best thing that you could do is if you can get out a piece of paper. So if there's anything as I am going through this stuff that you're like, oh, I need to remember to ask a question about it, okay? Be sure to write it down. Now, the document that I'm going to show you this evening, I will message you. I also will post it tomorrow with the recording of this call. Okay, so if you don't feel like you have to write down all of the information I show you, if you want to take a few notes about what I'm going to share with you, or if you have questions and stuff, but I will actually send you the document so you don't have to feel like you have to take pictures of the screen or write a bunch of notes and stuff. So I will be sharing that with you. All right, I'm going to share my screen. First thing I want to jump on and show you is I want to go on the Pampered Chef website, okay? Most of you, unless you are Kim may not have been on here just yet. Okay, so if I go into the Pampered Chef website, first thing I'm going to see is the home screen here. Okay, so from the home screen, I'm going to go up to my name, click on my name and my account. Okay, then I am going to go into, scroll down a little bit where it says shop for supplies. So if you go in here to shop for supplies, you're going to go click here to shop now. Okay, this is going to take you, this is your sample, is where you get 50% off all of the items. You can get one of each of them in the sample as a sample order. Supply is where all of our catalogs and stuff. This is the new products, and this is just kind of some of the other products. But if you go into supply, on the page 2, if you click on page 2, I'm going to show you a couple things and you'll see why I'm talking about these things. Okay, on page 2, do you see these? Can you guys hear me okay? Sheila, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? Kayla's connection is unstable compared to what mine typically is, so it just flopped up that it was unstable. So I'm just going to check every now and then to make sure you guys can still hear me okay. These are envelopes. They're plastic envelopes. You can get 25 of them for $7.50. Okay, so I think some may come in your kit. They used to, maybe they don't anymore. I'm not really sure. But if they don't, I buy these. Now you can buy whatever envelopes you want, but I like how these say Pampered Chef. So I just want to show that you can buy those from here along with like thank you cards, receipts, spices on at discount. Now if I go to, I think it's the 4th page here. This one, these party planners. Okay, usually I have these party planners that I can show you guys. On these party planners, okay, so if let's zoom in here a little bit. Well, that's not very zoomed. Okay, so on the party planners, right about here, where it says collect orders before the party, I will write collect 5 outside orders. So I just give them an idea that my goal is for them to get 5 outside orders from the party, okay? I fill in here the date the party is gonna start, okay? On this back part right here, this orange that you see is what is the kit credit coupon. So any host can use 25 or 50 of their free product to go towards their kit. So I star that real big for my hosts when I'm sending that to them. Then on this is the different host levels. And so on the host different levels, I circled the $800 level. Okay, and so maybe it'd be like, I've never had an $800 party. Okay, this is where I say you fake it till you make it. Okay, because if your goal is to have every party be a $200 party, guess what? That's what every party is going to be. Okay, but I want to challenge my hosts to have $800 parties. So I say, this is my host average party. Our goal is to get there. Okay, and then pretty soon a magical thing happens. You're going to start saying that, wow, my parties are at least $800. Okay, maybe not every single one of them, but you will have parties that are that high. Okay, So I circle that, I star that. This is the first thing on my packet. Okay, so I want to show you guys that real quick, and I'll show you why in just a second. I'm going to go back here to Consultants Corner. One of the things that I want to be sure that you guys are doing is Dash. Okay, this purple box. Okay, if you have not went into Dash, be sure that you go in there and are working through Dash. Okay, you want to do Dash. Dash is going to help you just with some of those questions that you don't understand. Let's say you decide you want to do a cooking show. When you sign up for a cooking show, guess what's going to pop up? It's going to pop up saying, hey, here's some training on cooking shows. Okay, it's just going to know that you're doing a cooking show. It's going to give you some training about that. Okay, so be sure that you are working through Dash. Each lesson only takes a couple minutes. Okay, so make it a goal just to go through some of this as you are starting out here. Okay, so now let's go over here to this virtual party schedule. In your packet, okay, this is what I send. So I showed you the envelopes that I sent my packet in. Okay, that's why I wanted to share those to you. This party planner that you highlight, the Kit Credit coupon, that's what I just showed you. Okay, that is that party planner that I just showed you. I order those. They're only a couple dollars for 25 of them, and they have all the host stuff on them. So I figure for, 25 of them for just a couple dollars, it's worth it, for me to send that. So that's the first thing on top of my packet. And then the host special. So if you want to know where to find your host special at, here is the website. Go over here on the left-hand side to Explore. On Explore, the very first boxes that come up are the host special and the guest special. If you click on host special, you're just going to go down to the one that you're needing to send your host packet for. So if they booked in January, you're going to find the January host special, okay? And so they have one, see how it says January host flyer? Okay, this is the one that you're going to want to download and print off. Okay, so there you go. There's the February host flyer with this light pink background, okay? So that's where you're going to put the host special, and the guest special is the next thing, and it's right there beside it. Okay, so get host special, guest special, opportunity brochure. You get some of those in your kit. They're just basically a pamphlet that has information about the business. I stick one of those in every packet just so my host has that information in front of them. And then I stick one catalog in there. All of those things together take about $2 to mail to my hosts. Okay, so let me check out this planner here. So on my planner is a lot bigger than hers though, or whatever this one is. She said it's not the one she uses. Okay, so on this page here, I write all of my family stuff down on my calendar. So I know what I'm working with and the things that I'm working around, okay? Now what I do, okay, in my planner, on pages where you can write things, okay, I divide it up and I'll do, I divide the page like this. And it basically, this one would be divided into 6 boxes, okay? So in one of the boxes, I'm going to write the host name, address, email, phone number, just their information. Then I'm going to write out send packet and put a blank. Who did they book from? Put a blank. When are we going to start the party? Put a blank. So as soon as someone says, yes, I will have a party, their information gets written in here. Now, guys, remember that when someone says they will book a party, it is not a party until it has a date next to it, okay? So if you are like, oh, yeah, I have 2 bookings, but they haven't told you when they want to start it, okay? If it's a virtual party, I'm going to say to them, I'm trying to fill up my February, I'm starting with February 1st. Until February 1st is booked completely with at least 4 parties, I don't move on to February 8th, okay? Now, if I have 8th and the 15th available, then I'll say I have February 8th and February 15th. Which one works best for you? I give them 2 dates. If I only have 1 date I'm trying to fill, I do not give them any other date. I like my ones when I was filling February 1st, I said, will February 1st work for you? All of them except one said yes because her friend booked on the same date. She said, actually, could we go a little later in the month because so-and-so booked that date? Sure. Will the 22nd work? Great. Okay, so remember, your first thing is to get that date and write it down, okay? Then say, hey, can I have your information so I can mail you a packet? I go ahead and mail them a packet right away. Then I mark off the box, mail the packet. Here's the date the party's starting. Here's who they booked from. And if they didn't book from anyone, you're just reaching out to people. I put me because I just reached out to them, okay? They didn't book from anyone from a party, okay? But that's the thing. As soon as they book, they go in here. Because, guys, if I didn't write it down as soon as I booked it, I would forget it, okay? So it goes in here. And then I can look. How many do I have for the first so far? Okay, I have my 4, or 5, or however many I want to book. Let's go on to the 8th now. Okay, so that's how I keep track to make sure that I know exactly how many parties have booked. Okay, I go ahead and get them their packet, and then I check in with them the Monday before their party starts. Okay, so let's go in here to now we're on Monday. Okay, do you see Monday of party week? This is what I did for my host today. Okay, so the best thing that I can tell you guys is make your notes section on your phone become your friend. Okay, so what I did, I took this wording right here that I needed to send my host for the party that's coming up on Saturday. Guys, I don't ever come up to Thursday or Friday and go, oh my gosh, I have a party starting on Saturday and I haven't contacted my host yet. That honestly never happens to me because I know every Monday I'm sending texts to my hosts that are coming up on Saturday. A simple text that says that right there. Hey, Sally, was just wondering if you received your packet in the mail. If you have, be sure to pull it out and look through it. I want your party to be a success. With all the Facebook changes, I have a couple tips I want to go over with you. When in the next couple days can we chat for 5 to 10 minutes? That is all that this call takes. Okay? So this message right here, I simply copy it and I go into my Facebook Messenger and I message it to myself. Then I pull it up on my phone in Facebook Messenger and I copy it there and I paste it into my note. I have a note that says virtual schedule for the week. Okay, so under Monday, I copy, send this to host for party coming up. So I know I can be in Chicago and I can say, oh yeah, I got to send these messages to my host. Copy, text, copy, text, copy, text, copy, text. Done. I'm not like, oh, where is that message? Where did it go? Who do I send it to? It's right in front of me. Okay, so any of this wording that I'm sending out is saved. Note on my phone. Okay, and guess what? If you send something to your host and is like, oh, that was really awesome. I liked that. Copy it, paste it on what day you want to send it to your future host. That way you remember what you were going to say. Okay, so if you do it once, you're going to do it again. So save it. Okay, just from someone that has had to learn how to organize my time and my calendar. And I've taught time management 3 times at National Conference now as a workshop. Okay, so time management is your friend. If you can just do it, it'll be so much smoother to get it done. Okay, so now it says do the call with the host. See the document at the bottom. So scroll down to the bottom of this document and it's right here. It's also on my screen here though, so I was just going to pull it up. There it is. Okay, so here it is. So the call, the very first thing that I ask, if they make sure that they had their packet, and then I tell them the first 2 days of the party are going to be pre-party posts. I do my pre-party on Saturday and Sunday. When you do it, you can choose. Saturday, Sunday works best for me because my Saturdays and Sundays are typically very busy with my family, and that is the lightest day of my parties. So Saturday and Sunday, I do pre-party, and then my party runs Monday through Friday. However long you want to do it, how you want to do it, that's up to you. From doing virtual parties for 3 years, this is what I have figured out works best for me. So I asked them next, do you have an Android or an iPhone? Okay, they operate differently. Okay, so that is why I ask them this question. So if you look at this document here, When you send it as from an iPhone, this is what it's going to look like because this is my phone, okay? So when you send an invite, it turns out looking like this. They hit this arrow, this pops up, and you click send, 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 okay? If it's an Android, from what I hear, because I'm not an Android user, you hold down on the message, just hold down on it, press down on it, and then this forward message comes up, and then you can click send, 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 send on your messenger contacts, okay? So that is why I asked them if they have an Android or iPhone, because that's going to determine how they pull up this message. This is in Facebook Messenger. So guys, right here, this wording, this is what you send out. So all you have to do is copy this wording and then paste it to them, to their Facebook Messenger. This Facebook URL is their party URL. So for instance, if I was in here on the Team PC Hotshot page, I click discussion, this is my Facebook URL. So this is what I copy and send them to, send them this. And so they, when their guests, where did it go? Oh, it's on here. When their guests get this message, it pops up like this. But for them, it says join group instead of visit group. So then they just click on join group and it takes them right to the group. Okay, so that is what it's going to look like. And that is why I asked them. That's the first question I ask. Next thing I say to them, the best way, I tell them I want them to send this message out to at least 150 people. Okay, their goal is to have 40 to 50 people that click join. If they only invite 40 to 50 people, then they're maybe going to have 6 or 7. They have to over invite in order to get the number that they want there. So the best way that we can make your party successful is to have you present and commenting. I don't expect you to be in your party all day, but if you can go in a few times a day and comment on every post, that's going to help your people in the party see the post better. Okay, so I always go over that with the hosts. You're going to receive a 50% off item from everyone that books from your party. If you get 3 bookings from your party as a thank you from me, I'm going to give you a new summer product that ranges from $25 to $45, or spring product, or whatever product you want to give them. Sometimes I say I'm going to give you an additional 25 and free. Okay, whatever you want to give, because not every host is going to get 3 bookings. If they only get 2, I don't give them the free item. Okay, so their goal is to get 3. And if you have every host working on getting 3 bookings, that really helps fill your calendar. Okay, and they get excited about this. Not every host, but usually at least one of my hosts in a week are determined to get 3 bookings. And if they're determined to make that happen, they will ask their friends enough till they get those 3 bookings. Okay, so that's why I go over this. And they get a 50% off item from their friend anyways. So I let them know on the second to last day, I'm going to send you a message that I want you to forward on to everyone that's a member of your party. It's a reminder that tomorrow is the last day to place your order. This is what this looks like. So if you go down to where it says Thursday, okay, so this is Thursday. This is when there's 2 days left. Change the cover photo. I have the host personally message on Facebook everyone that is a member of their party. This is what I have them send. I send this first to them. Please send this out individually. If you do, you're going to start seeing the orders come in. So please go through and personally message out. Also send text to people that are not in your party, the link to order. Remember, your goal is to get 5 outside orders from the people that are not in your party. Thank you for being an amazing host. You've done a great job. Okay, so then I send them the message. Tomorrow's the last day for my Pampered Chef party. If you'd like to place an order, you can click on this link. Thank you so much for being my party. And then I give them their Pampered Chef link to order. So they go through all their friends that are in the party and personally message that. Tomorrow's the last day. here's the link. Okay. Usually that's when orders start coming in. So I want to tell them on the phone call how important this is that they make that happen, because that is one of the most important things of the party. I want to tell them that when I'm talking to them. Okay, so I let every host know the second to the last day of your party, you're going to be getting this message. It's really important that you send it out individually, not post it on your Facebook wall or on the party and send it out. Okay. Then the last thing I say, did you see that Kit credit coupon in your packet? Have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef? I would love for you to watch me this week, and if you think it's something you're interested in, I would love to tell you more. Guys, this is so important, because there have been times where I thought, oh, this host has hosted me before and she told me no. I don't need to ask her again. Okay, but let me tell you something. If you don't say something to your host and later on down the road, they decide that they need some extra money and they want an opportunity, they may even decide to do Pampered Chef. Okay, but the thing of it is, if you never said anything to them, they will not come back to you. They will go to somebody else. I had someone contact me out of the blue on Sunday that I've been doing parties with for 5 years. I have asked her over and over again every time I've done a party with her. Nope. I just like ordering from you and like doing parties for you. Okay. Sunday, she reached out to me and said, okay, I want to do this now. I need some extra money. Can you help me get started? If I was not consistent in asking her, even when she has told me, no, I don't want to do it, okay, she would not have come to me out of the blue, not expecting it. She hasn't done a party in a while. Okay, out of the blue, she came to me. But if you guys are not talking to your host about it, and at some point, even if they tell you no, not right now, you never know when they might need to. Okay, so make that a part of you talking to your host. Offer them the business, okay, because you never know when they could use it. Okay, so that's the call. I've timed it before. It doesn't take any longer than 7 minutes to do. It's short, okay? And that script, I pull it up every single time when I do the call, and I say what it says there. Okay, you don't have to come up with something new. It's already written out for you. Okay, so let's go back through here. All right, so we got the host packet is out. Monday, we reached out to our host and we said, when can you chat in the next couple days? They said, Tuesday works for me. Call them on Tuesday. I do that call with them. Thursday, this is 2 days before my party starts on Saturday, I send this message to them on Facebook. Okay, this is the invite that will look like this when it's messaged to them. They message it out to their friends. So they hit the arrow or hold it down, and then they go through their messenger contacts, click send. They get the invite out Thursday and Friday. On Friday evening, I send them this message for them to post on Facebook. Hi all, I'm excited to be hosting an online Pampered Chef party right here on Facebook starting Monday. You can play games to win prizes, shop for awesome kitchen gadgets from your couch. I've added many of you to my party group, but if you are not added and want to party with us, just click the link below to join the group and request to be added. That simple. Okay, so their guests click on this, and then they're in the group. That's just another alternative that goes on their Facebook wall on Friday. Guess what, guys? I copied this wording, put it on my phone, and it says, Friday, send to host. I already know the wording I need to send to my host every Friday. Okay, so I have my pre-party posts. They start Saturday and Sunday. This is Monday. The party starts this day. Okay, the official party kicks off. Okay, so here's what I did with my party this morning. I messaged this to my host. Party's kicking off this morning. In order to kick it off, can you message this to everyone so they know your party is starting? This will help people know that the party is starting and start participating, okay? So they message this. My party kicked off this morning with a game. You can earn tickets just for playing. Thank you for being a part of my party. So they can jump on and know the party is starting. Okay, I had them send that as a reminder to the people. Then I go into, and I did this morning. So let me pull up what one of my parties looked like. Let me see. I'll just go into one of my notifications here. Okay, guys, do you see these notifications? See how my party has snowmen in it? It shows up a lot easier in the title. Oh, I just got some people. So if I have people that need approval, that means 5 people. I sent my host messages and said, hey, we need to add some more people. Go through the people that you've invited and remind them. So obviously some of them listened because some of them need approval into the party. Okay, so if I'm in the party now, I see Sheila she's either having a seizure or she is yelling because something good happened on the football game. Not quite sure.
It was the football game. She must be an LSU fan. Or a Gamecock fan like me who's now an LSU fan.
Oh, man.
17:27 right now.
Touchdown! Okay, sorry. I'll mute.
That's awesome. Okay. Oh, okay. So here is what I did this morning. So see right here where it says you have 8 new members this week. Write a post to welcome them. Okay. So far, 63 members. See this post right here? Welcome to the party, everyone. I'm so excited you joined us. You're in for a fun week of recipes, tips, games, and great products. Be sure to come back every day to get tickets for the final drawing that will take place once the party's over. Have a great week. Tagged all the people that were in there. And then I chose a cute GIF. It's great to meet you. Okay. So now, if you look here, 8 more people have joined. So then you just go in here, you click that. I delete this. I don't usually say, let's welcome our new members. I'll say something else like, yay, welcome to the party. So excited you joined us. You know, something like that. Okay. Attach a cute GIF here. Okay. And then post it. And I'll do this later. Okay. But that's what I mean when I'm talking about this. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I tag all the guests on the computer.
How do you actually tag your guests? Because I've tried it before and I have to individually type out each name and go back.
When you click this, Candace, where it says write post, when I click on that, it automatically tags these 8 new people. See, watch. See them right there?
Yeah.
It tagged them. Facebook did it. Okay? So that's why I do it every Monday, welcoming them. I tag all my new people. So I already tagged, these are 8 new ones since I've tagged before. Okay.
And please.
Okay, so that's what I mean by that. So now we're into Tuesday. This is day 2 of the party. Okay. I always post about, this is the first time, guys, you're getting ready to see the several different ways that I book parties from my parties. Okay, because I don't want you guys to work really hard on getting bookings and then not get more bookings from your party. Okay, my goal is always to get at least 3 bookings from every party that's booked. I don't always get 3, but that is my goal, and I will work towards getting that goal. So Tuesday, this is the first time. I don't say anything on Monday about bookings. I let them kind of get in the game and get in the groove. Okay, so Tuesday, I do this. Giveaway post. Answer this question. I would totally host a party if blank. The reason I do this is because this is where you're going to see people say, oh, if only I had more time. Oh, if only I knew friends. If only people I knew would buy things. Okay. This is where I have my hosts go in and I tell them, okay, this is what I send them. Once again, copy this. Put it on Tuesday, send my host. Today, you're going to see a post that talks about booking a party. I'll even screenshot this. Should you take a picture of it? Can you please go on this post and tag 3 of your friends that you think would make great hosts, please? Thanks so much for being a great host in the party. Okay, so my hosts know that they're going on this post and they're tagging 3 of their friends about booking a party. because they are on there saying, and then if their friends say, oh, if only I had more friends, the host is in charge of saying, Sally, you have plenty of friends. What are you talking about? You could totally do this party. Oh, I'm just so busy. Susan, seriously, this didn't take hardly any time. It was super easy. You can do it. This is where the hosts are going to be saying stuff on this post, okay? So I do that on Tuesday. Okay, this is Wednesday now. I message the host first. Since you've been so amazing, I have something I'd like to offer you. If you can find 3 people to host a party, I will add $50 in free product to your host order. Okay, like I said, you don't have to do that much. You don't have to do a free product. You could say, I'm going to give you a free Pampered Chef product. Okay, you don't know, you can decide whatever it is that you want to do for that. Okay, you pick out the extra item. Okay, I'm going to send it, use some wording for you to send out. Thank you truly for commenting and playing the games. Today is usually a slower commenting day. So if you can tag some people in the post and do some gifts to see if they will comment, that would be great. This is what I have my hosts send out to 10 people individually. Okay, remember, this is this is Wednesday now. Thanks so much for joining us on the party this week. We've learned so much. I want to check with you to see if you might be interested in earning a lot of free products like I am this week. My consultant, Melody Harper, she's amazing and darling cute, super fun, and hosting an online show, just kidding, it doesn't say that, is a cinch. It literally only takes a few minutes a day to post one thing she sends you. She has a couple openings for next month, and it's double free month, which means you can get get the double amount of free that you usually do. I'm only in need of 3 hosts to get my free gift. I'll attend one, and if you have one, what do you say? So my hosts are sending that out to 10 of their friends. Okay, so then I post this in the party. I need to change this back to monkeys. It's elves. I'll change it back to my monkeys. I'll do that tomorrow. So I post this.
I did a new one for Mardi Gras if you want to. I posted it.
Will you message it to me and I'll add it on here?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Yep. So is Mardi Gras in February or January? When is Mardi Gras?
Well, we've got king cake out now. We're buying king cake, so.
You can tell I don't really pay attention to Mardi Gras.
The balls are starting now, so.
Gotcha. Okay, so this is what I post. Now, I don't post this as part of my outline because I don't know how many hosts, how many people have said, yes, I would like to have a party at this point. So this is something that I save this message to my phone, on my notes section, and I have these pictures in my photo album, or you can put them in your notes too, okay? It just says, help your host book a party. When 3 parties are booked, the alpha will appear, and so we have 1 party booked, woohoo! We have 2 parties booked. We have 3 parties booked, okay? So something like that. Yay, thank you so much, so-and-so. They have 2 parties booked so far, yay, 2 people for booking a party. Thank you so much. So that's what I do with this. Okay, so Tuesday, I do that other post. I would host a party if. Wednesday, I post these pictures and I send my host a personal message that says, can you message out 10 of your friends? Okay, so those are 2 ways so far to book a party from a party. This is the 3rd way. This way is usually to seal the deal. This is the way it's going to make it happen. Okay? Okay. Later in the evening on Wednesday, I play a game where they have to message me the answer to the game. This helps start a conversation with them so you can start a relationship with them. Okay? I came from cooking shows where I could actually talk to a person in front of me and say, oh, Susie, you have 2 kids. What are their ages? Oh, how do you know Mary Sue? Oh, that's awesome. I could talk to them. Virtual parties, I don't really know these people. I don't really get to talk to them. This is a way that I can have a conversation with someone. Okay? So that's why I do this. So we're trying something different this evening. Instead of commenting below, send me a personal message with your 5 items. Then comment down below as well, so we know you've sent yours. Have a great evening. You need 5 items from the grocery store that start with the letter of your first name. What are you buying? Okay, so they send marshmallows, marmalade, macaroni, mushrooms, maple syrup to me. Okay, see, some of these people say that's really hard. I just did that on a whim. Okay, so they send that to me, and let me give you an example of what this looks like. Okay, thank you, Sheila. So in my parties here, let me go back to my page. Yes, I'm leaving the page. You go into my business page here. Okay, groups. What am I doing? No, I need to go in inbox. Okay, so this is when they message me in the business page. This is what's going to come up. I'm just going to go down to one conversation so you guys can see what this looks like. Your internet is so slow. Maybe in the next day I'll get this to you guys.
I trust me. That's my life. That's what I live with.
I would shoot myself.
For real. That's why I can't have video on when I do Zoom. It goes even slower. There you go.
Okay, well, what I say after they send me their grocery items, I say, yay, you got, 25 tickets. Thanks so much for all your participation in this party. Do you have any Pampered Chef products? They say, yeah, I love Pampered Chef products. No, I don't have anything. Whatever it is, it starts a conversation that can lead to, if there's other things on your wish list, you could always have a party, and it's you've been great in this party. So pretty much what you're doing in this party is what you're going to be doing in your own party anyways. Because typically the people that message me are my top participators. What they are doing in this party is what they would be doing in a party that they booked. Okay, so I'll let them know that. Okay, so they send me this and then I start the conversation. Okay, so now we're on to Thursday, 2 days before the party's over. I changed the cover photo to this. 2 days left, click here to shop. Okay. Then I post this about the business. This is when I talk about the business day. Okay. So I asked them, this post is part of what is posted in the party. Imagine extra cash in your hand. Which one would you choose?
Love you. Bye.
I'll be home in a few minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, so post this image and which one would you choose? And then they talk about which one they would choose. Okay. And then what I do when and that's still not came up. So we're not going to go there anymore. I'm going to go back into this party. So if they comment on a post here. Let's go in here. It's been a couple hours since I've been in here just because I was at basketball practice and then went straight here. Okay, so let's say, which would you choose? They're commenting on here. Okay, so see how it says like, reply, message. If they were on the post and talking about the business, and I said, which one would you pick? And they said, I want to pay off some debt. Okay, I would message them, and this pops up. It shows where they posted it from. I would say, oh, I saw that you posted that you'd like to earn some extra cash. You know, Paper Chef has been amazing for, you know, my family to be able to pay off some debt. I would love to tell you more about this, you know, if you're interested. Starting a conversation with them. This goes straight to their inbox. It doesn't go to that weird other folder. Okay, so anytime they comment on here, okay, I also use this. I think I talk about that in a second. Let me see. So this is Thursday. Then I'm going in and I'm sending this message to the host. This is what I already showed you guys. Remember how they are sending out tomorrow's the last day to order. Here's the Pampered Chef link. Okay. Yeah, I do say this in a second. Okay. So the third thing I post in the party is this. If you could have any item or set from the catalog, what would it be? 25 tickets for your answer below. Guess what? That post too, they say, oh, I would love that quick cooker. And I say, oh my goodness. I hit that message button. Oh my goodness, did you know that this month you can get the quick cooker for 60% off by hosting a party? It's actually this price instead of this price. I'd love to tell you more about that if you're interested. Okay, so I use that message button a lot to message people based on their answer. Okay, also, here is my fourth booking tip. Okay, see how many booking tips? If you do these 4 things, you should get bookings. If you don't get bookings, these people are not fun. You don't want to have a party with them anyways. Okay, you've tried 4 different ways. But guys, the key is if you are having fun, they want to have more fun. Okay, that's the key. Okay, so number 4, I go through my last 2 sets of games. So my games on Wednesday and Thursday, I go in and I message them and say, you have been so amazing in this party. I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but I think you'd be an amazing host. All you have to do is exactly what you've been doing. You're going to get the free. So I send them this message. Okay. Everyone that played games the last 2 days, everyone. Okay. Friday, I change the cover photo again. Last day to order. And most of the time I do extend the party on Saturday. Love you, babe. Okay. So a lot of times I will extend the party. Good night, baby. On Saturday. Okay. So guys, this is day by day. Come here, Case. Give me a hug. This is day by day exactly what I do to make my parties a success. Love you. Okay. So if you will do these things, okay, it really, really does help you have success. Okay. This virtual party schedule, I will send you. Okay. So you can go through, guys. If you need to watch the video again, sometimes I do really good to pull up the video and watch it and then look at the document. What's she talking about? Okay, got it. Okay, what is this next step? Okay, got it. And once you do this a couple times, it's going to make sense. Okay? And if you can start out doing these things in the party, I promise you, I've had so many executives watch this call now, and they're like, okay, this makes sense. This is the plan. This is something that we need to do. Okay? So it walks through exactly the things that you could add. These are the little things that you do in your parties that make them a success. It's intentional to get bookings. It's intentional to talk to people about the business, okay? Before this last year, I would do virtual parties, and I was like, oh, what do I need to do today? I don't know. Oh, let me throw in a booking post. I haven't done a booking post yet. Oh, I need this. I haven't done this. Oh, I need to message the host. Oh, I got to do this. Until I wrote it down, came up with a plan, okay? It changed everything, guys, everything. Okay, so if you can start doing these things, even if you have to go back and watch this video a few times and write it out again, write notes. But I tell you, by copying and making notes of what you need to send out each day, it will be so much easier for you. Okay, copy the words, send them to yourself, put them in the day that you need to do it. Make a habit of doing those things on that day. Okay, if you find a better, you know what, the parties for me run better on this day and this day, I want to shorten it by this much, I want to try this, do it. Okay, whatever works best for you. It's got to work best for you. Okay, but this gives you a starting place of what you can do now. Okay, all right, I'm going to stop recording here. I'm going to let you guys ask some questions.